Good morning here from CME Traveling Daily Coffee Talk. How are y'all doing? Thanks for being with us this morning at 8 a.m. and a chilly, chilly day. I need to shave. Been a while. Hey, check out one of my shirts I picked up. This is a shirt they had laid out there I don't know, you get, we bought 4 of them actually, I think. And yeah, the Caribbean, because that's where I was at that moment. Everybody doing very good. Today is, what is today's date? February 13th. Let me write that down. February 13th. Today is Friday. I know Marsha's hollering that going down the road. I think she's had a good first week as far as I know. That's what everything she's told me. She's had a good first week. And hope everybody's weather and everything's doing well for everybody. Let me get up a couple of things here. Let's see. There we go. Right off the bat there, good morning, John Gaylor. How you doing? Scott McNeil's in here. Boom. Let's see what we got. Scott? Must be a battery out. Nice shirt. Thank you very much there, Controversial Cruising, Scott. Also, thanks for being in here this morning. Good morning. Thank you so much there. Like I said, I don't know what the... Mona. I remember now. Sorry. Let's see. Danny Dizzle's in here. Good morning, Danny. The day before Marsha's birthday. You cannot forget that. Yeah. Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, Marsha's birthday. Valentine's Day. Top of the morning to you there, DT Cruiser. And good morning, sis. Hope you're doing good. Had a little chat back and forth with my sister. She's interested in going on her first cruise. This will be for a major birthday for her. That's what I'll say. And in 27 is when she's interested in going. But Bam, thanks for being in here. Hope you're doing good this morning. Mona saying hellos to everybody. Let's see. Oh, we got something. Wait a minute. What do you want to see? Get on that pole, you sexy bearded. We'll do that. We'll get right on that pole here in just a little bit. Give me time to go through it. Also, I want to holler at some folks. Hey, Josh. Happy Friday the 13th. You know, I used to, when I was a kid, Friday 13th was almost treated just about like Halloween sometimes. They would do these. I don't know if it was local, but then it would show scary movies real late in the evening, like 9 o'clock on Fridays or something, like Chillers or something like that. But they had always had something to do with Friday the 13th. You don't see no Friday the 13th type movies. And I'm not talking about Friday the 13th with Jason. I'm not talking about like that, even though that's, one of the best. It is one of the best. And I like Halloween better, though. Anyway, but you don't see, they don't put out shows like that. I mean, you can find a few of them. We have some of them. We have something here every Friday night. Svengoolie. I don't know if y'all have that on your local TV. That's only by antenna, and we get it. It's pretty good. Jen Cohen, thanks for being with us this morning. And we have Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott. And there is the BTT. You know me. Marsha started doing that a couple of days ago, BTT, And I was like, oh, why are you singing that song? You're putting that other song in my head and everything. But Bone Tired Travelers, that's all she kept saying all day long. We don't want to get Curt too flustered now. Well, I'm not flustered over anything. I'm pretty cool. Y'all wouldn't know when I was flustered anyway. I may sound like I have a tone, but I don't. Spooky movies to celebrate. Yeah, I'd like to watch something like that. Thank you, Denise, for being in here. That was Denise from Bone Tired Travelers. Also in here, I see this comes up first, but Ocean to Ocean Travel. Good morning. Thanks for being in here. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the chat according to this. I want to give a shout out, and we got this. We just got this. We just got this yesterday, and I know what it is. Is we shut down our post office box, and we got a Christmas card yesterday. And I'm thanking them very, very much for the card. And I do have your address. And this is who it's from. It's from Midlife Travels. So anybody, you see Midlife Travels today anywhere, you make sure you tell them that Curt and Marsha, CME Traveling, got their Christmas card. And I love getting stickers from anybody. They usually go, I have a shield, like a cover on my computer, and I put them on there. And then what ain't here, we have like a little travel room. If I have extra stickers they send me, that goes in the travel room. And eventually I'm going to make something else with them. But I like them on my computer because it goes everywhere with me and can show them off. But thank you very much. Let's see, coffee today. I think me and Marsha had caramel macchiato. That's what I'm pouring out right here, right now. Let me give me a drink of water. I apologize for bringing so much thirsting this morning. Thirsting. All right, real quick, somebody let me know how many days. I got 58 up here. I'm pretty sure it's either 58 or less. That is for our next cruise, if you know. All right, so today's question in today's show is going to be about drive or fly. And and I understand there's a lot of folks live so far away, you have no choice but to fly. I know that. I just want you to want to pick your brain, let's say, to help us. We've been looking over this. Of course, Marsha would fly in a heartbeat. She don't care. She'd fly. And I fit better in seats, I may fly again more. I'm just not interested so much. But I do care about cost. So the question is, which cost you more? And this is from Virginia to go to Miami, cruise port. Now, I've looked all these up, and each one of these are a cost. The Miami port fees are outrageous to park there. That is at the port itself. And I didn't even add in that they charge you to, if you go to a hotel, they'll charge you to park your car there too. Airport parking. Now, airport parking for an 8 day, being 8 days, could turn into 9 days because you fly in usually a day ahead of time. People don't count that, like my wife. And that ends up being the cost the same as another plane ticket. It's what it ends up costing in average. Some are like Raleigh Durham. We usually fly out of Raleigh Durham. They're a little cheaper than some places and pretty reasonable. And you can always, for cruise ports and for airports, you can park off site. You also, if you're driving down, generally we will always, at least when we're headed towards the port, we will leave an extra day or 2 extra days early. And because you got the one night there before you get on the cruise, and then you got your driving, and and it's average, it says between 12 to 13 hours. There's that. Also, fuel cost. A lot of don't know this, but there's not huge differences. If I, like, for an EV, or even when it's even when it's fuel driven, we would fill the vehicle up before we left, and usually you go to somewhere where you're going to get your cheapest gas. and you leave out full tank. So that really helps. It's the same thing with an EV. You leave out, I charge it from the home, and that's a lot cheaper. So far, we've never passed cost of charging the electric vehicle. I think the most we've ever paid was 38 cents for a kilowatt, and that's still, you know, that's not bad at all. Of course, EV is going to be the cheaper side of the between 200 and 300 on the answer right here. Just wondering your thoughts on all that. If you got anything else you want to add to this, other costs or something to think of, please do so. Some folks also going back to, if you fly out, some people have to drive to the airport, to an airport, and then spend the night and fly out. So they're still adding, it's still adding it in there. Just wondering. Now, before I do that, I want to make sure I pay a debt. And the gentleman, thank you so much, Controversial Cruising. Let me, where am I at on here? Let me go back. Yes, thank you so much. I want to make sure I pay my debts. Let me pick one out here. Let's see. We'll go with that one. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. And those that are new here, there you go. That's what get on the pole or get off the pole means. Yeah, thank y'all. And there's other polls, and if you want a specific one, you please let me know which one you want played, because there are multiple ones. I have some from Tom and Ocean to Ocean. I have Sea Leg Journeys in here, and I do believe Sea Leg Journeys comes on right after us. So make sure you run over at 8:30 this morning. All right, where I left off here, I think I had it marked. We don't want to, oh, okay. Already seen that one. I'd already passed that one. There is Ocean to Ocean. I seen them in here earlier. I just didn't find where they had said hello. I leave on the Mardi Gras tomorrow. Man, we should go when we went. We'd have to get together. That's exciting. Mardi Gras. Let's see. We've been on there twice. Really enjoy Mardi Gras. I like the celebration better, but I would go on Mardi Gras every time. I mean, I'd cruise the same ship over and over. I don't care where it's going to. Don't really care. I don't really care about the ports. Ports are okay, but I like being on the ship more than anything. I bet you can't flip and wait. Make sure you go live. Hey, let me know if you do go live. If you've already scheduled one, please let me know. Especially sail away is what I love seeing sail away. No matter who it is, what do I know them or not know them channel wise, or I even just I love watching the ship sail away. And I'm excited for him to go. Scott, is this your first time going out of Port Canaveral? Just wondering. Good morning there, Pete, Lisa, from Cruise Life. Thanks for being in here this morning. Curt, I just got back a Christmas card returned from you. I sent it P.O. Box. Oh, well, inbox me, please. Anybody, inbox, if you're friends with us on CME Traveling on YouTube, Facebook, we're on there. Instagram, we're on there. Message us on Messenger, and I'll send you an address. Matter of fact, we still got something for you too, Scott. Yeah, I just shut that down. It wasn't worth keeping open. I didn't get enough mail and anything, so we just shut it down. Good morning there, TNT's Adventure C. Hope y'all are doing very well. Oh, okay, 57 days. Is that what it is? Okay, I thought it was that. Thank you there, Denise. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And 21 days though for Danny to be down there in Helen. Marsha says, I say fly, no more driving. Gosh, what a whiny. Good morning there, mother-in-law. Hope she's doing well. If you don't drive, you can't stop at Buc-ee's. Ain't that the truth? Now he knows. See, he knows what he's talking about. Marsha, John wished you a pre-happy birthday. So did Scott from Controversial Cruising. Yes, it does make a difference. Jen. Cohen really understands this real good, that if you hit that thumbs up, you make comments and stuff like that, that it does push that algorithm. And look who's in here, and I hope he's doing very well. I have a simple answer. Just move to Florida, and then you're closer to everything. Gosh, Chuck's right. Chuck, maybe that'll happen one day. I don't know. Never forgets. I don't know if I'd say I'd never forget, but classic like a classic. Let's see. It's Mardi Gras weekend. Yes, it is. We need the OG. Shake that money. Oh, okay. I see what we're watching. Where we were at this moment in the live chat. Good morning there, the Moonlight Adventures. Josh, Chastity, I hope y'all are doing good. Y'all have a good Friday. And hopefully you get out of work early today. And that one is, you know why that one's so good, Scott, is because Curt I believe, Josh might be able to tell me because we were there together. It might have been about 10:30 or 11 a.m. in the morning, and we were already we had just, right in behind me where I'm dancing on that pole, that is called Huge Ass Cantina. There is no seats in that place. It's a bar. And we had just walked out of there. That was fun. We're driving and already have regrets. I have regrets. Yeah, I've went back and forth. Not a lot. I'll drive probably for sure this time. But I want to lose weight first before I start flying anywhere. That's all there is to it. We have never parked having to fly in. Well, that's good. Now, a lot of people do. Some people, if they live close enough, they probably don't have to. But like, we don't live near no major hub, Tom. We live 2 hours away from Raleigh, Durham, 3 hours away from Charlotte, and if you add the smaller places, like we they got a little airport in Lynchburg, they got one in Roanoke, and still that's Roanoke's an hour away, over an hour, that airport. So we have nothing here, and I'm not going to DC for anything. If I don't have to, I wouldn't prefer to fly out of there. Richmond ain't bad. Richmond's not, Richmond ain't closer, but I have no way of saying, hey, will you drive me to Richmond? It's just too far away. Drive to work and listening. Hey, here's a man. His man's getting ready. I bet his foot is almost on the ship. I bet he's literally going to step on the ship. 9 days to the miracle. That is so cool there, Tom and Terry. Yes, Port Canaveral, by far, for right now, until I go out of Virginia and a couple of others, maybe Maryland, it will be what I consider my home port for right now. I just love going out of Port Canaveral. Let me mark that one right there. I want to see what y'all are saying on the question. Just wondering your thoughts, and if you chime in on anything on there also, I'd appreciate it. Anything we ain't thinking of there. But it's drive or fly, and which costs you more? from Virginia to Miami. Driving can, there could be ways to cut flying a little bit more. I mean, you can fly Frontier. The only thing, one thing like last night, Marshall was checking about it. There is a flight the day we get off the cruise, and a lot of y'all have flown out of Miami. So getting on a flight and you get off the cruise and the flight is at 11 a.m. in Miami airport. Do I feel like we'll definitely get off the cruise just fine, no problems, and we'll make it to the airport in Miami and make it to the plane. You got to make it there, check in and all that crap, get your luggage, which there's no way this heavy luggage do I want to lug around, because I know I'm going to one where it's a group cruise, and unless she's going to pack super light, I'm not fooling with the with the bags, and I do not feel like fooling with that around the airports or anything, or toward an airport and off the ship and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I just ain't seen it yet to be the light of the way to go for myself. Let's see. Oh yeah, back to but the question was, Miami parking is probably the most expensive right now, and it does put a lot of cost. Some airports put a lot of cost for parking there. The extra night stays. Now you can. I've stayed cheap and not been able to sleep on my drive downs, to say somewhere like Miami, or like when we went to New Orleans. And I'd rather just spend a whole lot more. I mean, all I'm going to do is go in there, sleep, and get up and leave. But that still costs you. It's still a cost to you. Fuel and the fuel cost, fuel and charging cost. Those are not those are not as big an impact as they can be. It could, prices can go up, and it can be very costly to drive to places. But the thing with that one is, if it goes up for vehicles, it's gonna go up for planes too. The fuel cost causes the tickets to rise and all that crap. All right, let's see what controversial cruising says. Okay, I can do that. Haven't done one in a while. I'll do it just for you. Oh, you will? I won't monetize it. Don't. Oh, well, it don't have to be right during the live sell away. It can be right before y'all take off, right before you go start partying. You do what you want to do. But I think you sail away about 3 or 4. I believe Mardi Gras usually leaves. But I'd like to see that. I think I went out of Canaveral a few times. I think that's where World America goes out of. World America went out of Miami when we went, so I don't know where it's at now. And Magic. I think Magic was going out of there. Well, maybe. We went out of Magic out of Miami too. So I don't know, Scott. Yes, Scott. We decided to open ourselves up to stalkers and, unexpected visitors by sharing our address with everybody. Well, I didn't. I said if they inbox me, Scott may come drive out here from Arizona if that's where he's at. And he may stalk us, Marsha. Let's see. WA is out of Miami. Okay. World America is that. That's what. That's a heck of a drive right there, Tom. We drove from Tallahassee just to go by Buc-ee's. And Tom and them flew in there at one time, or come into Helen, and they that was real nice of them. They come in and they was there not a long time, we'd done been there a couple of days, and stuck around in Helen. But anyway, Well, I got a Christmas card for you guys. You do. Thank you. Let's see. Let's move on along through here. Good morning, Mom. Hope you're doing well. Chuck Spencer, this is an answer from Sea Leg Tripping. We live in Florida and still fly to Miami. Well, for where you live at, you did tell me that your part of Florida, you know, for you to drive, it's like almost a 10 or 12 hour drive, if I'm not mistaken. I'm driving, so I can't see everything. But thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, Marsha said. That is nice of her. Love the new profile pic. Yeah, I like yours there with the bunny too, right there. Sensei. Let's see. Everybody's wishing Marsha happy birthday. That one's from Moonlight, and that one's from Bone Tired Travelers. And we also, this is going back to talking about the pole dancing. That's the video that we use. The Moonlight Adventures, I'm pretty sure it's Josh. The last solid memory I have that night was that huge ass cantina. Yeah, yeah. Marsha keeps saying, fly. Marsha, is that your final answer? I believe Chuck's right. Chuck's like, yeah. Stay at the Moonlight B&B and sell out of Norfolk. Yeah, we have to go out of there soon. We will be going out of there. We hope to. Marsha does get another vacation this year. Maybe we can work something out that way. Let's see. I want to see what Tom's saying right here. We fly into Tampa Friday night. Is that tonight? And next week. And yeah, I know Melissa and Brian. Love the great. I follow both of them. Great folks. Y'all's friends. Bought a winter home. Oh yeah, they do have a home down there. I knew they had one. So that's going to save you some great money right there, Tom. Yeah, if you got friends and stuff and you can stay with folks, that is the way to go. And helps out that pocketbook. You make it a nude cruise, then I can pack light, Marsha said. By the way, hello to all you, as he's saying hello to everybody else. There's Will. Thanks for being in here, Will. Together we travel. Well, it's cold today. We need to push that weather on up above you, on up above Northern Virginia, and on up above Maryland. Get that stuff pushed way on up there. Let them folks, who's used to it. Let's see, it's February. We're getting ready to go into March. Yeah, I know we still get bad weather then. Miami is out of, Magic is out of Miami currently. Just went on it last month, didn't you? Unexpected visitors. Oh, Friday night motivational. It is almost there at 8:30. Thank you so much, Tom, for reminding and everything. I always appreciate that. And coming up, we've had a good week. I've done a little more research at this in the mornings, and it's to just help the flow along a little better. I don't have Marsha to bounce it's just so much easier. I don't know if it's easier or just that we banter that much. We don't, oh yeah, we do. We banter as much as you see on screen. Look at my hands. It's how we are. We just really are this way. Man, my eyes are swollen and everything this morning. But I'm going to shut down the poll. I'm going to get off that poll. Most people, folks, said 31% said Miami port parking is very expensive. It is. It's very. Miami port parking on one of the cruises we went on costs more. It cost almost 3/4 of what it is we paid for the cruise itself. It's one of those deals where it was really good, really cheap. And I think it was the Magic or something like that. And we was on that cruise and we were talking about it. I was like, man, we paid more for parking than almost over half of for what it was for the cost of that cruise. It's one of those really good cheap. Central Texas is 57 with a high of 80. We're not going to get that quite high today. Not at all. We can confirm that. All right, shut down this poll. Thank y'all so much for answering today. We had about 16 votes come in, but that's good. That's real good. Appreciate it very much. Guys, we're going to get out of here and see y'all next week. But don't listen, let me tell you something. There's going to probably be a live this weekend because it's Marsha's birthday. It is Valentine's Day. It's always a special day. And we could pull off another Saturday Night Live if I can talk my friends into doing something like this, you know. So we'll talk about it, and but we're gonna go live this weekend. I don't know when. We'll try. I'd like to set it up and have a thumbnail out for it. But anyway, run over and tell Tom hello. Apologies for running over. Y'all have a great weekend. Have as Will says, have a blessed weekend. Just like Josh just said, everyone have a blessed weekend and a wonderful weekend. And we are out of here, y'all. This is CME Traveling. See y'all soon.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head.